Coronavirus.
More lives.
And we all should be united
To see a better Sri Lanka.
They increase the interest and they are trying to grab the money to the bank.
Well, we have with us today the former Sri Lanka Consul General to Western States, USA, and he's also the current director to the Sri Lankan Bureau of Foreign Employment and secretary to the Ambassador Forum of Sri Lanka and director to All Presence. And we warmly welcome you, Mr. Jeff M. Gunawardena. Good to have you on board.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you, Sharifa.
Good afternoon. And today we're going to talk about what's happening currently in Sri Lanka. So first and foremost, your opinion on the situation, the crisis which is happening in the country.
The crisis in Sri Lanka, it is a very critical time right now for Sri Lanka. I had to be very honest with my audience. We are going through very rough edges, financially, politically, also economic. We had to gradually build up our good friendship with United States, China, and European Union. And also China, who had helped us a lot. Okay. And also so many banks in the world had given almost 42% of loans. China had given us only 10%. And Japan. We all should be united and helping to build superb bilateral agreements with foreign countries, and not only bringing loans, we should focus on bringing foreign investment for Sri Lanka.
Welcome to another discussion about the crisis in Sri Lanka. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What do you think about the crisis, and how do you think of the economic assistance of major countries to Sri Lanka?
Thank you very much for inviting me to participate in this program. We cannot forget about the coronavirus that spread all over the world, and most of entire world was closed down, and Sri Lanka also, you can remember, we closed down more than 1 year's time. Then it is a direct hit. I'm telling you, it's a direct hit. Mean whatever the shortfall we balance from the one is tourism. During the winter time and the other vacations, most of Europeans and USA, Canadian, and even the Middle East people are, especially Indians, Chinese. I think China is they grab this market. Chinese are come to Sri Lanka. So according to my knowledge, I think from 2020 we lost $6 billion income to the country. The secondary, because of the COVID pandemic, the result was most of our foreign employees who went abroad and they worked, most of people, they came back to Sri Lanka. And gradually every year at least 300, 400 people are migrating towards those countries, and they are earning money and they are sending remittance, we call remittances. As a banker, I know that also around $4 billion. You see, exactly we lost $10 billion during the last 2 years.
Actually, your answer make a remarkable insight for our discussion, and we have another question to ask from you. Now, some other developing countries are also facing bankruptcy crisis. Do you have any good suggestions for this?
It's a very serious question at this juncture. The thing is, like the countries like Sri Lanka, this is gradually developed this crisis all over the world, but that particular crisis speed up by Russia and Ukraine war. You know, Ukraine and Russia is the world first and second the wheat supplier. They are whole world, we are buying from wheat from there. And I think 12.5% petroleum, 50% gas, most of countries buying from Russia. Now, as a result of this war, both countries, I mean, the production goes down, and unfortunately, OPEC mean, you know, Middle East, America-based, Middle East countries, they also increase the oil prices, and in result of that, Russia also increased the oil prices. Now, you know, everywhere one barrel is $100. So it went four times it went up. Other countries also same. Most of countries in Pakistan, unfortunately, there was a severe flood. I think 2/3 of countries under flood. Now with this, they are losing $10 billion because of the flood. Now they also facing the same problem like this. USA is a very strong economy, but now they also increased the inflation went up. When the inflation gone up, what they are doing is they are increasing the price interest. Now Sri Lanka, you know, it was 4%, 5%. Today 20%, 22%. Now bank also having a crisis because they are short of cash. So therefore they increase the interest and they are trying to grab the money to the bank. Same time the inflation is every month is 60%, 70%. Prices has gone by now almost 300 to 400%. So this will continue. If this continue, it will affect all over the world.
Crisis is a common word in Sri Lanka these days.
Sri Lanka can address its problem, deal with its problem.
How we are going to have a solution for this crisis? What do you think of the crisis facing Sri Lanka this time?
Yes, of course. Currently, the nation, the country is facing a major crisis in its if you take the recent history, this is supposed to be the biggest crisis that we have faced as a nation. Basically, looking through the windscreen, I would feel I'm very confident as a citizen of this country that surely that we can come out of this current situation. It's just that we need more time to to come out of the situation. We were in short supply of most of the essentials in the country. So example, if you take we are in short of fuel, and then pharmaceuticals are in short supply, and then many more. We are with the majority of the people in the country to see a better Sri Lanka.
That was a discussion. Thank you very much, Mr. Shanaki Asaratna.